3rd and 12 for North Carolina here to start the fourth quarter. The handoff and some space on the outside. Tristain Turner. Turner all the way, and North Carolina has the 12-6 lead.
Tristain Turner, number 12.
Elite towing and recovery touchdown for North Carolina. On 3rd and 12, a running play. Potentially just a conservative call, and all of a sudden, Turner turns it into 6.
Yeah, take a look at this block here. Number 5, Tyler Jones, absolutely demolishes Michael Martin II on that play to really open it up. Take a look there. One of the best blocks of the day.
And Jones, I mean, he might have contacted one guy, but ended up sealing off about 4 or 5, and Tristain Turner takes care of the rest. A couple of interceptions and a touchdown for Turner. Now the 2-point conversion for North Carolina. Just 12 seconds in, number 12 takes it to the house.
Another great example of selfless play as we get an ISO shot there on Tyler Jones.
Wonder if Turner's number will be called yet again. Swallowed up that time on the 2-point conversion is Caleb Coro, but the damage done by North Carolina.
Caleb Coro was tackled by Joshua Jones.
12-6 lead now, early stages of the fourth quarter, and get a great look at this play develop.
Yeah, man, it doesn't take much space for Tristain Turner to get open, but when you've got a block that is absolutely devastating by Tyler Jones at the top of the field there to help open it up, I mean, it's pretty easy for the big fella there. Getting a lift
no
by
doubt.
his coach's staff. Nice job by the entire offensive execution. You mentioned coming out at
the 36-yard line. Another lofted pass, that one in the general direction of 4 or 5 different players. And it's Tristain Turner that comes up with the interception. A flag is down on the play. We've already seen South Carolina as the beneficiary of one call earlier in the game that took an interception away from North Carolina. We'll see what happens here. That pass, though, just sort of floated out there in the middle of 5 or 6 different bodies.
Ineligible downfield on the offense. That is declined.
An eligible receiver downfield on the offense, and so this time the interception will stand.
another one of those balls aired out underneath, and finally the defense coming up with it. Excellent work by Tristain Turner there to come up underneath the ball, get it, secure it before making contact with the ground, and then a big turnover as South Carolina really, Ryan, had a bunch of momentum.
Player runs on late for South Carolina. The reverse, space, and finally run out of bounds. Tristain Turner on the reverse, came up with the interception just a moment ago. There carries it for a first down.
A little trickery there. We've seen some just direct handoffs, but you get the quarterback out in front. That's Caleb Coro, and when you get Tristain Turner with space, good things are going to happen, especially if he's got a lead blocker. It doesn't matter if it's a quarterback or not.
But with just over 5 to play in the third quarter, South Carolina in business on the plus side of the field. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Let's see if Cigar's involved once again. That one lobbed up in the direction. It's going to be another interception for Tristain Turner, his second of the day, and he's looking for a big-time return. Flag down on the play, on the return. Almost surely the interception will hold up. It was Cigar with the tackle. Another interception for Turner, and North Carolina causes the turnover.
Tristain Turner making his presence known. Both sides of the ball, and defense, just a ball hawk, finds a way to the football. Seems like it was a miscommunication on the South Carolina side. This ball, you can see Tristain Turner kind of run into the quarterback, but watch this block here. Yeah, that's where you got to keep your head on a swivel. Nothing scarier than a defensive player trying to turn into an offensive player, look to block, and you just get your head taken off. Good penalty.
So it'll be a penalty. 4th and long. That one lobbed up in the direction of Seth Tillman. It's broken up, and North Carolina comes up with the defensive stand. And North Carolina will take over at its own 13-yard line.
It's a no-fly zone. Tristain Turner working his way back to the football. A little oversized, but gets underneath leverage there. Locates the ball, gets his hands up on it, and says, nuh-uh. That one is not going to be complete, with a little finger wag at the end. Incomplete.
First and 10 from the 13.
McCurry, quick pass this time. It's a nice job. It's a name we've called all day long. Tristain Turner coming up to make the tackle immediately. Boy, Turner has been all over the place.
Trying to find Michael Shippey back out in the flat on a little quick bubble screen. And you're right, Turner converging quickly on the ball carrier. Wraps up around his legs. Hands are like vice grips. It will not let the receiver.
Both ways for basically the entirety of the game. Let's take a look at how North Carolina was able to get the win. How about that throw and catch? It was Caleb Coro to Darren Harris Jr. That was the longest pass completion. And then how many times did we call Tristain Turner's name? We're going to see him on the 40-plus yard run, turning on the afterburners to pay dirt to put his team 6 points to the good. But, of course, not just on offense, on defense as well. 12 involved, couple of picks this morning and into the early afternoon hours. Another turnover. It seemed like every time South Carolina had a chance to get their teeth into this game, North Carolina's defense came up with the turnover.
Yeah, Colton Hill on the last turnover. Great work by all those players. We did do a lot of talk about Seth Tillman, but it was really Tristain Turner, number 12 in his South and North Carolina defense, that really made the difference. Did an excellent job of adjusting to what South Carolina was trying to do to attack them. And then on offense, it was big plays down the field, whether that's Darren Harris Jr. or Tristain Turner, able to make the difference. And again, a lot of fun. Look at those guys celebrating. These are memories.
Okay, give them all a hand. One more time for you guys. Stand up, blue and white. You've already shook hands. You guys annoy each other. We'll get a rematch next year. Dap them up again. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will the parents and guardians of the 5th grade athletes please report to the bottom of section 2 to sign out your child.
There you hear the awards. 7 players in total honored. Levi Myers, the 3rd most outstanding lineman. David Segura, the most outstanding offensive player. Joshua Joseph, most outstanding defensive player for South Carolina. For North Carolina, Caleb Coro, the most outstanding offensive player. The MVP the entire game, Tristain Turner, a couple of picks and a touchdown. What a day for number 12. Congratulations to North Carolina. Back in about 30 minutes with the 6th grade game here, the 2020 Carolina Bowl.
Every time I make a move, I rap Carolina. Every time I make a move, I rap